You set the alarm the night before. You had a plan. You felt ready. Then the morning came and the plan dissolved. And you lay there wondering what is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is working exactly as it was designed to work. The problem is that it was never designed for the life you are trying to build. Motivation is a modern invention. Your ancestors did not ask themselves if they felt like hunting today. They went because if they didn't, they died. The pressure to act was not a feeling to protect or chase. It was immediate. It was survival. Your brain evolved to respond to one thing above everything else: threats. Not goals, not ambitions, not a better version of yourself 6 months from now. Threats. Present. Visible. Urgent. The brain that acted fast was the brain that lived. The brain that waited for inspiration was the brain that didn't. Your motivational system is not broken. It is ancient, and it was built for a completely different game. Andrew Huberman, a neuroscientist at Stanford, has spent years studying the dopamine system, the network that governs your drive and your willingness to pursue anything. You probably think dopamine fires when you accomplish something. It doesn't. Dopamine is released in anticipation of the reward. It is the signal that gets you moving towards something, not the chemical that greets you when you arrive. Your ancestors lived where the reward was always close. Chase the animal, catch it, eat it. The gap between desire and outcome was hours. Your dopamine system evolved for that short loop, but you are trying to use it for a loop that takes months or years. So it finds the comfort, the distraction, the easy choice instead. Not because it is sabotaging you, because that is exactly what it was built to do. This is not weakness, this is architecture. Roy Baumeister, a psychologist who studied willpower for decades, found that self-control is not a personality trait. It is a resource that depletes across the day. Willpower spent on one task leaves measurably less for the next. The brain burns real energy to override its defaults. By evening, when you finally have space to work on what matters, your brain has already been laboring for 10 hours. You do not fail at night because you are lazy. You fail because your brain spent all day doing exactly what it was built to do. This is why disciplined people are almost never more motivated than you. They removed the need for motivation entirely. They decided once and built the environment around it so the decision never needs to be made again. They are not fighting their brains. They are cooperating with them. BJ Fogg, a behavioral scientist at Stanford, found that behavior requires 3 things at once: motivation, ability, and a prompt. Remove anyone and the behavior does not happen. When your motivation wave dropped, there was nothing underneath. No structure, no trigger. So you stopped, and you called it failure. It was not failure. The situation failed you, not your character. Think about what your ancestors would find strange about your life. They would not understand feeling urgency about something invisible that pays off a year from now. Every motivational feeling they had was tied to something immediate and real. All of it aimed at surviving today. So what do? You stop waiting to feel ready. You build the conditions instead. Make the behavior so small it costs almost nothing to begin. Design your environment so the right choice is the easy choice. Create tiny moments of forward motion. Because your dopamine system cannot tell the difference between a win that changes your life and one that just got you started this morning. It fires either way. That firing builds momentum. And momentum is the only substitute for the motivation you were never built to sustain on your own. None of them, Huberman, Baumeister, Fogg, would tell you to simply want it more. Because wanting it more was never the answer. Your brain is an old tool, built for fire and hunger and immediate danger. No tool performs its best in a job it was never designed for. The moment you stop fighting the design and start working with it, that ancient circuitry can carry you towards something that has never existed before. You set the alarm the night before. You had a plan. You felt ready. And now you know, the feeling was never the point. The structure was always the point. And it was always, quietly, waiting for you to find it.